my channel. I'm in India right now. I have a little bit of time, so I'm going to show you how I took off my makeup at night. So yeah, today's look was very basic. I attended a wedding. It was very last minute. I was supposed to have flown out tonight, but then last minute we changed my flights and I went to a colleague's sister's wedding. So I did a very quick makeup look. Just some foundation, did a little bit of contouring and highlights, did my eyebrows, added some eyeshadow, mascara, basic stuff. So yes, let's get right into it. So the first thing I would do, if I don't have my cleansing balm from Clinique, which I don't, is use a makeup wipe. So I use this brand. I'm pretty sure I got it from my shop, right? It should be less than 1,000 naira. So I don't feel bad if I need to use like 3 or 4. That's a lot. I never use 3 or 4, let's be honest. I don't feel bad if I have to use a couple at once. And I also use it when I'm doing my makeup to clean any residue from my fingers. And then I wash my hands at the end of doing my makeup. So yeah, I just go right in to wiping my face. I've never filmed like a makeup thing for YouTube, so this is gonna be interesting. All the ways I squeeze my face and everything is gonna be live, unfiltered. So this isn't great for waterproof makeup is what I've noticed, but the price is so right. I love the Neutrogena ones. Those ones are the ultimate, but they're super expensive for an essential everyday product. So I don't get those anymore unless I travel and it's on sale. And I can get a bunch. So I even ripped it. Okay, so this is my first one. Let's toss that. Round 2. Sometimes I put makeup on like under my chin, so I clean there as well. I have contacts in, and whenever I wipe my eyes with some force, my contacts move around and then it forces me to throw it away, which is really annoying because sometimes I reuse them. So I have to be very careful, but really that's not my forte. I do everything with force. It's terrible. I don't know how the sound on this is going to be, by the way, but do what we can. Okay. I just took like a million pictures for when I post this video. It's so annoying. I hope I like at least one of them. Yeah, so this is the second one. It's pretty nasty. This is what you sleep with, by the way, when you don't take off your makeup at night. I do it a lot. It's terrible. But times when you take off your makeup, it just reminds you of how much gunk you're sleeping with. And then you complain about breaking out. So don't do it. Just take off your makeup. So this is what my skin looks like after using 2 makeup remover wipes. Honestly, on nights when I'm feeling super lazy, this is good enough for me. Yeah, but not tonight. This isn't good enough. So now I'm going to tie up my hair because I need to get it out of the way for my, so that I can wash my face. This house just yeah, this was on my hands to use it in my hair. This looks ridiculous. This looks ridiculous. I want to take this down. It's not even going to stay up. Okay, so I need a different method of tying my hair. Let's try this. I'll just tie it back with the braids. When I come deliver, never turn out deliver. Okay. I'm ready to wash my face. Step 2. So I've been using this Neutrogena pore refining exfoliating cleanser. Honestly, not my fave. My friend was raving about this and she had been looking for it for a really long time, and then she asked me to get it for her. So when I did, I got an extra one and I've been using it since then. I don't love it. It's yes, it's exfoliating, but it doesn't have, I don't feel the beads working when I wash my skin. Like, it's very mild, and I like to feel some abrasiveness when I wash my face, so I know that it's actually being exfoliated, and it doesn't have that. So I actually bought 2, and this is the first one. So until this runs out, and the other one before I can try a new one, because I'm really trying to be modest with my spending on skincare this year. So anyway, this is actually on top. My phone is on top of the faucet, so I'm gonna have to move it. But anyway, I'm gonna put some of this on my brush, like that much. That's a lot. This is a lot. I don't typically use this much, but this is a lot. So then I'm going to wet, actually I'll just wet it in the shower. I'm going to wet this and then I'm gonna come back out. Yeah, so I'm gonna adapt this method just so you guys can see everything on camera, which means that I am going to use a face cloth to rinse off. Good, so now I've wet this and I'm going to go ahead and scrub my face. I think there's a way you're supposed to use this, like from your forehead to your cheeks, to your nose, to your T-zone area and everything, but I don't follow it. Because basically the brush itself has a timer, so if you do it in the right way, then it tells you, it pulses to let you know when to move on to the next place. And I believe the whole thing is about 1 minute long. Doesn't mean you can only do it once, you can do it as many times as you want. I typically focus on my forehead because when I break out, that's where I break out the most. I typically don't break out unless I'm on my period. So it's been a terrible few days for me, skincare wise. But I've been using this brush a lot. I've had this since uni. It's amazing. Good, so the first round was done. And this is the second round. Because I don't think it's clean enough yet. The way this stuff leaves your face is amazing. If you don't have one, buy a Clarisonic. If you don't have one and you have skincare problems, buy a Clarisonic. I honestly don't have any skincare problems. So this is what happens. When it runs out of battery charge, it then begins to blink like this. And if I turn it on, it just pulses. It won't actually turn on. So this has been pretty good. I've been using this for a week now. Since I got here and I haven't charged it. I have the charger, but I'm leaving tomorrow, so there's no point. So I'm just going to manually keep scrubbing my face. Guys, don't be this intense if your skin isn't tough. I want that glow. I want all dead particles out. So this is what I'm gonna do. And then when I feel like, oh, the nose. No one can tell me my face isn't clean after this. I think I just got some soap in my eye. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, so that's it for me. Pretty sure my face is clean and exfoliated. I'll take care of this later off camera. So I'm going to use the bathtub over here. Guys, I can smell my fries. I totally upside and ate. So I just use a washcloth to clean everything. Rinse it off. And then go in for round 2. This is round 2. Clean behind your ears. This is mostly from behind my ears and my neck. Good. Okay. That's done. How fresh does my skin look? So this is my skin after cleansing. Whatever moisture I can see on it is water. So I'm just going to let that dry, air dry, and then I'm going to go in with a toner. And I'm going to be using my fave, Pixie. So I've been talking about this a lot when I was an intern at GE. And one of my mentors then was already using it. So she got me a little, the tester size. It's like this much product. I only finished using that last year, yeah, around December. But before I finished, I used this one. My biggest pet peeve, it's not really a fear, but like one of the things that annoys me is when I run out of things. In fact, I never run out of things I love. So with things like this, like I'll always have a backup. I thought I was going to love that cleanser, which is why I bought 2. With like my makeup, I always buy like an extra one before I run out, just because I don't want any stories. So I brought some cotton pads with me from home. The ones they have here are shitty, so thank God. Just put some on the cotton pad. I don't know if there's any way you're supposed to do this, but I just swipe across. I typically focus on my forehead. My forehead is such a huge problem area for me. The discoloration is real. It's much darker than the rest of my face. Maybe because I have a big forehead, so it protrudes and the sun hits it first. So I tend to go in there. I don't know if it's helpful or not, but if you look at my forehead, like it's more brown and the rest is like yellow or more yellow than brown. So anyway, so I swipe once. And I guess I wasn't able to get my face like super duper clean. I'll show you guys what's on the pad. So I'll go in a second time actually. This is taking a while just because I'm filming. If you guys weren't here, if I wasn't filming, it wouldn't take this long. This is a basic. This is a quicker round. Yeah, so also the tonic has like a light coral orangey color when you put it. I'm sure people are like more careful with their skin when they do this stuff. I'm rough. I'm rough. I know it's probably wrong. If you know it's wrong, don't emulate me. Do the right thing. This is just how I'm just rough in general. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and toss it. Next up, we are going to use a serum. And the one that I have here, you can't really see it, but I'll put the name in the description box. So the serum that I have here is the COSRX triple lightning, lightning as in thunder and lightning, not lightning as in skin lightning. COSRX or COSRX triple lightning serum, I think, with vitamin C. So when I got this, it was like a light yellowish color, and I have another vitamin C serum, so I use them interchangeably. But then when I picked this up to come here, I noticed that it was kind of like a bronzy color. It's like a light orangish, I don't know if I'll call it that. It's just like an orangish color. So I sent them a message complaining and asking why this has happened. And she said basically when it's exposed to air over time, the color changes. So that when it's this color, I can keep using it. It's not as effective, but I can keep using it. But when it turns brown, I need to stop using it. So I just rub it on my palm and then rub it on my face. I should have done the YouTube method. Let me see if I can still do it. I mean, that's going to be a lot of products. I don't get it. So people just like drip it. This just seems messy. Yeah, I don't like this method. Tried, don't like it. I'm gonna keep using my regular one. So I'm just going to, and on my neck as well. It just makes your skin feel like glass. Like, look. It feels really soft and moisturized. Well, actually, it feels a little sticky until it dries, but it does feel soft. It looks really good. The lighting is a little off, but it looks very good. It looks like it's soft, and it definitely feels good. Yeah. Next up, this step really isn't necessary, but I'm going to do it because the moisturizer I have is gel based. Is it? So it's oil-free, fragrance-free, dye-free, non-comedogenic. So guys, this is the moisturizer that I'm going to use. It's Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin with hyaluronic acid. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, dye-free, non-comedogenic. Non-comedogenic. Good. So I'm just going to take a little bit and use it on my face. So this is how much moisturizer I took. I think it might be a lot, but anyway, God, I can't get over how this vitamin C serum makes my face look. It looks so hydrated. Anyway, that's just some moisturizer. My neck as well. Good. Good, good, good. So that's it, folks. Untie my hair. This is the finished product. So my skin is clean. I've used my serum, I've used a toner. I use a toner before I use a serum, and I've put on some gel-based moisturizer. And that's my extra ketchup. Let me get the door. So I'm coming from a wedding, and it was non-veg. It was all vegetarian food and no alcohol. So I got room service. I just ordered a club sandwich and a mojito. Can't even see it. Okay, there it is. I'm actually working tomorrow, but it's just interviews. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed or learned something from my skincare or get ready for bed with me video. Basically just showed you guys how I take off my makeup when I don't have all my skincare stuff with me, but I have enough. I get at least like one of each thing. I get more creative when I'm at home because I have more things. Might do a mask add different steps to it. But yeah, that's it. Good night. If you're watching this, then you made it all the way to the end of that last video. Thank you so much for coming onto our channel, and thank you for watching our videos. If you loved it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and obviously share with your friends.